Hello, welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Cyberpunk 2077, and where we last left off, we had rescued Saul, the leader of the Elder Caldos, from the Raffen Shiv, the Wraiths, here in the Badlands. And it seems Panam Palmer, who helped us recover Anders Hellman, has returned to her family, despite there being some conversations still to be had between them all, it seems. But we are currently out here in the Badlands. What do we want to do? We were slowly working on our journal. And of course we were contacted by Wakako regarding a client, this Bill Jablonski. And this Elizabeth Perales would like us to meet her regarding a job as well. Kirk has a job for us back at the El Coyote. We could go have a look at that. Alternatively, there is another illegal street fight taking place in Santo Domingo. What were we thinking? I'm trying to remember where we were, and that was just yesterday evening. Oh, I think we were going to be doing some... trying to incapacitate some cyber psychos, weren't we? I mean, we know of at least 6 here in the Watson district. At the moment, there's bound to be more. It could be a way to boost our street cred. I don't think we're going to be earning very many eddies because of this, unless Regina's going to be paying us. As for actual experience, I'm not quite sure either. I'm sure at some point we're going to have to go meet with Goro Takamura. He's probably got sick of waiting every night over in Japantown waiting to meet us. Let's see, is there... Guess we'll head over to this Cyber Psycho sighting first. Since it's just off the main road. Yep, I suppose so. We're going to be having one hell of a journey. We'll follow this road a little, and then we'll summon Scorpion's Apollo. Actually, before we head out of the Badlands... Okay, I was just double checking to see if there was any jobs. I mean, there's gigs and such. I wondered if there was a side job gonna turn up. So stick some music on. Oh! El Capitan is offering a limited edition Quartz Bandit. Okay, we need to check out the auto fixer once again. Actually, we are here. We're quite close to, obviously, the landfill here outside Night City is rather large. In fact, it looks like there's a little section right in front of us. But we are very close to...
Hello, Night City. As always, your business is my business. Today we'll be taking a deep dive into Petrochem Better Life. Those hell's the Choo-Choo super producer doing these days? In a word, tanking. 2076 was a painful year for Petrochem, thanks to severe droughts. Soybean and corn, the fuel's primary components, suffered yields. And the salt in the wound? The governments of Brazil and Colombia, where Petrochem has its largest plantations, have planned to seize crop harvests in an effort to quell surging famine and unrest. Although Petrochem's expert team of lobbyists have prevented the seizures so far, company stock still plummeted as much as 11% last year. But before you kick him out of the window, Petrochem CEO Lars Mohammed announced last week the planned acquisition of 1 million acres of arable land in the USSR, specifically in its Kazakh, Turkmen, and Dagestani territories. Such a weighty investment likely ensures the company will never again suffer from supply shortages that could slow the flow of Choo-2. Should Mohammed's gamble pay dividends, we can expect a mighty resurgence of investor confidence and skyrocketing stock prices. In other words, get out there and buy, buy, buy. And that's today's juiciest take. Until next time, Night City.
So, Mitch, yeah, I was going to check the map to see if Mitch would contact us. It seems, yeah, they're holding a funeral for Scorpion and some of the others who fell during the Kangtao AV situation. If we would be willing to come along, I suppose we could always turn up at the Aldecaldo camp, sure. There was actually a situation at the Chew station, and depending on your lifestyle, I think coming off this way has a connection to the Nomad life path, and up along this way, would find us, the body of a certain fixer. Oh well, I guess we're not heading into Night City just yet. Yeah, I was just remembering as we were summoning Scorpion's Apollo that we may actually have Scorpion's funeral coming up in the near future. I actually didn't think we would actually get very far into Night City before we would get contacted by Mitch. Once you get stuck in the Badlands, you're not leaving the Badlands, it seems. I think that would normally be true for Night City, and yet the opposite is true for us. So we do have the Aldecaldo camp there, of course. Oh! Looks like Panam went out on her recon trip. Oh, okay, she's curious how we're getting on. Okay. Oh yeah, we've never actually told Panam about Judy. We've never, well, everyone's not really all that close. We've only just met everyone, really. Looks like there's a bunch of Aldecaldos here, all paying their respects in one way or another. Before we get close to Myth.
I need a power inverter for my pickup. Have you seen anything?
No. Go check Alice's pile. There's still quite a bit there.
Thanks. May they find peace.
May they find peace.
Yeah, looks like a stash of the belongings of the fallen Aldecaldos.
Soot and ash. That much remains.
Let the wind carry them.
Let the rain wash them away.
Hey, V, come here.
Hey,
A
Mitch.
little closer now.
Hey, Mitch. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, but, meh. So many dead. So many of them good friends, too. Do you know what it's like to lose your best friend?
Yeah. Name was Jackie.
Uh-huh. How'd he go?
Like everyone goes in Night City.
Anyway, come on. Help me out with something.
What?
Some loose ends. Final goodbye. I don't much want to do it alone.
Okay, I'll help.
Come on, then. You're okay behind the wheel, right?
Yeah, and?
We're going for a drive.
Uh-huh. And where?
I can tell you're a city boy. You want to know everything, now, yesterday.
He had it since he was a
A
child.
little patience, V. Here in the Aldecaldos, it all stays in the family. Used to be Scorpion's, that rig. Now she belongs to me. And my old girl's right next to it.
Nice wheels. Both of them.
Damn right. Out here, those wheels are our life. I'll take Scorpion's, you hop in the other.
Why don't we just take one?
Because we need two.
Shit. You're about as useful as a data-term helpline.
You'll see, V. Trust me.
Seriously, where are we going?
One of Scorpion's favorite spots. I owe him one, V.
All right, let's go.
Let's hit the road. Follow me.
Mitch, you hear me?
Yep. But more driving, less talking.
Oh, Jesus.
Sun on my face, wind in my hair. Perfect.
Oh, hey. Haven't seen you in a while.
Not a fan of funerals.
Yeah, you and death don't really mix.
Say that like it's my fault. Never asked Saburo to put me on that fucking chip, or for you to slot it in your head.
I hope this place isn't too far.
Speaking of, where are we going?
Not a clue.
My, what a good little Boy Scout. So trusting, so accommodating.
That's for Scorpion. His last wish or something. Is that good enough for you?
Great. Never a dull moment.
kill the engine.
Okay, so this is a Thornton Colby Little Mule that we could purchase for ourselves. And that is a Galena Gecko. Okay. What?
Holy shit, Mitch! What the hell?
Relax, V. It's what Scorpion wanted.
He wanted you to stuff him in the trunk like a spare tire?
No, he wanted me to take him here and send him off with a bang.
We set him up behind the wheel, douse the car, then light it, let him fly off the edge.
I mean, if that's what Scorpion wanted.
He did. Said it 1,000,000 times if he said it at all.
Grab me that can, will you?
Still a bit fucking crazy. Jesus.
There you go.
That's a big fuel
Right.
can.
Go ahead. Put it in the passenger seat.
This is reminding me of a scene of The Crow.
I see the driver is already behind the wheel.
No point wasting time. Another hour or two and he'll puff up like a balloon. Right. Shall we get this show on the road?
Are you absolutely sure this is a good idea?
No, V. No, I am not. But it was my best friend's dying wish. So I'll do whatever the fuck I can to make it happen. With or without you.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. I already got a rag in the can. You light it. I'll start the car.
She's burning! Quick, before she blows!
May the road be kind to you, friend. Out with a bang. Just like he wanted.
Yep.
Soot and ash. That much remains. So, how about a beer?
Sure. I'll drink to a send-off like that.
Well, come on. Ah, nothing like a good cold one.
Agreed. Hey, speaking of, where'd that nickname come from? Scorpion.
Funny. You know, I haven't the slightest idea. Never asked him.
He is Scorpio or something?
Maybe he had a big stinger. Scorpion, you old bastard. I'm gonna miss you, man.
Mitch, why me? Why'd you ask me to help?
You seem like a good egg.
I'm serious.
I don't know, I guess the fact that I'm still here to send him off right. That's thanks to you. Your paths crossed. Just for a moment. But damn, was it the right one? Listen, there's a few things of his you ought to have. Like this little good luck charm. Go on, it's yours.
What is it?
Not a clue. Scorpion always had it on him, no idea why. Listen, I'm gonna sit here for a while, all right? Brood in peace.
Understood. I'll be off then.
Sure. Listen, if you want, you can take my car back to camp. Whatever works for you. Oh, and, thanks, V. For today. And for getting me out of that shit back then, too. You're all right. You're really all right.
No worries, Mitch. We'll leave him to it. Leave him to his memories. Fair bit of experience there, actually. Fair bit of street cred as well. Oh, we actually hit level 30. Well, I know what we could do. Huh. Oh, so close to body 15 as well. Guess we should start saving up those perk points. In fact, while driving, we take no damage as a vehicle occupant in collisions. Yeah, that might be worthwhile grabbing, since we're going to be driving around a little. Yeah, with level 40, we're now going to be getting tier 4 items as loot from our enemies. We're also going to be able to purchase tier 4 equipment. From vendors. We've summoned the Apollo. Said it was 37 meters away, but it wasn't getting any closer. So, map. Do we go shopping? And then do we go deal with cyber psychos? I think we probably should. What time do we have? Oh, it's still very early in the morning. Ah, screw it. Yeah, where would... I think it's somewhere around here? I think that's where Vic's Ripperdoc Clinic is located. I mean, there are other Ripperdoc clinics, and I think some of them still may have one or two unique items. We do have to go to Watson anyhow, however. There's a lot of places here in the Badlands. There's a few, well, I say a lot. There's certainly a few kind of secret locations, little hideaways, some of which will be marked on the map later. Might actually be close to one. I wonder if we could get there early. I mean, we... There is a gig nearby, that structure right there. Tell you what, we'll leave the gig for later. What we will do, however, is go along the maglev lines. Now, I will be very open. I haven't played a Grand Theft Auto game for many, many years. I never got into GTA 5. I know it's blown up as an online game, and people who enjoy that, like, I'm really happy for you all. I kind of missed out. I will probably end up playing GTA 6. Oh, Saul is reaching. We tried to leave the Badlands and someone from the Aldecalos is reaching out to us. Saul thanking us, saying if we ever need anything, we know where to find them. The reason they're talking about Grand Theft Auto 5 is, I believe, there is a kind of Easter egg, a secret here. We have a broken motorcycle and 2 bodies. And on this body here, there's various foodstuffs. And an archive conversation from a JC and a Little Smoke. Yeah, it seems they were following that train. I think there actually is a few nods to Grand Theft Auto here in Night City and in the world of Cyberpunk 2077. I think there is another nod over in the oil fields. Though that one's a bit harder to find. There's a clothing store here. What do we have? This is just a trailer park.
Yo, I got no fucking haze last night. Smoked over 4 in the morning, fell asleep at a pipe. Yeah, like one of them pipes from the sewer. Yeah, man, back's killing me. Uh-huh. Yeah, I slept pretty good. Still had to get up early because I got the, you know, the kid. Yeah. Yeah, they say you can't get drunk when you got kids, but that ain't true. You can, you just gotta get up in the morning. Called being responsible.
Bloody hell. Everyone's reaching out. Ah, Pan Am reaching out to us again. Talking about the night at the farm and the following morning. Next time maybe we'll have something to drink that isn't a bioweapon.
Looking for some decent outerwear.
You're in luck. Our prices are out of this world. Get it?
Let's see. Hey. Want to join Cassidy and have a cowboy hat? Actually, it goes rather well. You know what? I kind of like it. I mean, it's a bit brown. Damn. If it was black. I still kind of like it, though. Oh, God. You know what? I'm going to buy it just for shits and giggles. We may not always wear it, but we might wear it. Let's see what we have. Some military vests. Okay. I still always like the jacket we're currently wearing. It's kind of my go-to a lot of the time when I play Cyberpunk. Can't get away from it. We're bound to do a second series of this, where we're playing the game very differently. And I will have to very much change up V's style, as it were. But if we do a second series, we'll probably be playing as a female V as well. Nothing really jumping out at me. Oh well, fair enough. Oh, since I saw it on the minimap, we might as well pop our head in.
We lost everything.
Ah, why not? Full volume.
Yeah, we lost everything. We have to pay the price. I saw you when life was missing. You lit a flame that consumed my head. I'm not one for reminiscing, but I traded all for your sweet embrace. Yeah, 'cause we lost everything. We have to pay the price. There's a canvas with two faces, of all ages of love and lost. It was a passion for the ages, and in the end, just pay the cost. A thing of beauty, I know, will never fade away. What did it to me? I know. Say what you had to say. What a thing of beauty will never fade away. Will never fade away. Will never fade away. I see your eyes, I know you see me. You're like a ghost right everywhere. I'm the demon never leaving, and met a soul of rage and fear. That one thing that changed it all. That one sin that caused the fall. A thing of beauty, I know, will never fade away. What did it to me? I know. Say what you had to say. Don't love me.
Oh dear. God damn it. Well, we went for a swim. God damn it. We also, everyone, all the Aldecaldos are kind of giving us their 2 cents. Cassidy is noticing, and everyone's talking about how Pan Am is thinking of us fondly. Of course, if we are just leading her on, well, we're getting the shovel talk. You know what, probably there might be actually something of interest down there at some point. Right, it might just be like a couple of bodies, but there might be an archive conversation about how they ended up there. Okay, we're bound to run someone over here. I'm just gonna quick save. I have a feeling. Because people are stupid. Let's just put it that way. So one more level until we get body 15. And that'll unlock... Well, then we can unlock the adrenaline rush perk. Before we go see Goro, before we go see Takamura, every time I say Goro, I'm thinking Mortal Kombat. And there's a reason for that as well, actually. Especially in this part of the series. But before we go see Takamura, we might go get our tarot read once again. Hey Vic, don't mind us dripping into your clinic here.
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. You got any new toys?
Have a look.
So, first things first, Sandistovans. What is new? We have... Ooh. We have the Falcon. Iconic cyberware. 70% slowdown, 9 seconds. 40-second cooldown. That's pretty good. Let's see what else we have. Okay, Berserk. I mean, we could use a Berserk with our blades. It would increase our survivability, but I do like the slowdown, I have to admit. So we have... Well, let's find our equivalent. Here we are. So, let's see. 9-second cooldown, still a 9-second duration, 45-second cooldown, plus 10% crit chance, plus 10% critical damage. Okay. I mean, we could probably just upgrade our current, like, actual equipped Sandy if that's the case. I mean, that is good damage mitigation. Not really what I'm interested in. This is for more when you're using firearms. Extra headshot and weak spot damage. So the Falcon. It has a lower cooldown. Also gives us extra damage, crit chance, crit damage. I mean, not as good as the Dynalaw, of course. But it also gives us the extra bonus of every time we neutralize an enemy, the duration is increased. And it actually gives us extra health. That's really good. Of course, 39 cyberware capacity compared to 18. That is the payoff. And it's a pretty bad one. Tempting. I think David... I'm trying to think of edge runners. I think David's Sandistovan is also of the Militech brand. I think? I could be wrong. I don't think it is the Falcon. I think it might be the Apogee off the top of my head. I'll have to double check that. That is... Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Otherwise, I may just upgrade our current Sandistovan. Actually, let's look at operating systems. I mean, we're not really I mean, the Teletronic Rippler would now actually give us plus 5 extra RAM. I mean, we don't really care, per se. What else could we get? That's no good. Monowire. Yeah. I've been looking into the spreading of quick hacks. Unfortunately, I don't think overheat does actually spread. which is kind of a shame. So, yeah, I think I might just upgrade. I mean, that's a lot. We might just 47,000 eddies. Jesus H Christ. That's a lot of eddies. Right, what else could we purchase? We now have the Oracle Optics, which gives us everything. Highlighting enemies, cameras, turrets, and explosive devices and traps. Of course, out of all of the cyberware, it is one of the most expensive. I still think the Doomsayer optics for those explosive devices could be really good, especially if we do have, say, like the Fenrir. I'm not using it a great. Actually, we do have an automatic shotgun now. Just for when we're not using blades and we want to maybe clear out groups of enemies before we get into close combat. Yeah, actually we will grab the Doomsayer optics here. So it's while scanning, it automatically highlights explosive devices. So we have to actually do a brief scan of the area. I don't think there's anything new there. We do want to upgrade our biomonitor. So plus 11% health item effectiveness. And we will upgrade our micro rotors as well. What do we have here? Heal on kill. That could be really useful. Plus 6% health when you neutralize an enemy. We can now grab the second heart, which we were talking about before. Oh! May not activate in some situations, such as falling from extreme heights. Ah! There's a question we actually we asked. God damn it. Blood pump is there. Plus 19% stamina whenever you use a melee weapon to neutralize an enemy. Ooh, hello. The adrenaline booster. It's either the adrenaline booster or maybe the heal on kill. More stamina, more survivability. Interesting. I like both options. We'll keep that in mind. I don't think there's any other... Yeah, there's no other leg cyberware. Trying to think if there's anything new jumping out at me. We already have the proxy shield right here. Converts 25% of damage taken into damage over time. So that would increase our survivability. Plus it's a fair bit of extra armor. Small percentage of a small chance of blocking incoming projectiles, which can turn into a 100% chance after performing a dash action. Ooh, or just 6% like reduction of all incoming damage. Pain editor. That's pretty damn good as well. I think for now, should we upgrade our... A proxy shield. I think we'll upgrade our carapace. It's extra armor. Okay, nervous system. We want to upgrade the stabber, of course. Giving us 14.5% extra crit chance. Anything new? We have the Neo Fiber, which gives us more mitigation. Which actually would help our stealth as well, of course. The higher our mitigation chance, the less likely it is for people to spot us. Skeleton upgrades. We now have the Enmorphic Skeleton, which just gives us a flat 10% maximum health and a lot more armor as well. And, okay, this is from... So it's 21 extra melee damage, 20 melee stamina cost. The same, but it's just extra armor. I mean, it's probably worth grabbing. I mean, we could just purchase the flat upgrade. 48,000 eddies. Jesus. Anything new in the frontal cortex? The Newton module is still tempting, but it's only 1% cooldown. I think there is a better version of this, but I don't know how you get it. It might be part of the Phantom Liberty DLC. There is a black market in Dogtown with some of the rarer cyberware. So, what we were thinking? We were thinking, do we go for the Falcon? And it is extremely tempting. Same durations, lower cooldown. I guess we have to. It is so much better. The only thing we need to do now, actually, we need, crafting. We should have maybe thought about this earlier. Yeah, we could have upgraded the errata. We need some more tier 4, yeah, we need more tier 4 item components to upgrade the errata to tier 4. Actually, could I... We have a fair few tier 1 components. Alright, yeah. We could get 20 more tier 4, but that wouldn't be enough. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, extra perk. Oh, that's probably from engineering? Yeah, from crafting. We might as well just stick it into Wrecking Ball at the moment. Actually, rather than Wrecking Ball. We'll take Comeback Kid. We're probably going to refund some of these perks when we get our next level. Pleasure as always, Vic. So we are going to head back to our apartment. Oh. Panam reaching back to us again. She's back with the family here. What does she actually say? Can I scroll up? Oh, there you go. It's good being back with your people. In Night City, I felt like the loneliest person in the world. And she's even thinking Saul is loosening up a bit. Okay, and apparently we'll always be welcome with the Aldecaldos. So this offers 70% slowdown rather than the 50% as well.
So, we can talk about yesterday. Fuck out of there. No biggie.
Now, we could go see Coach Fred. He is a melee weapon vendor. He would also therefore sell melee weapon mods. But we'll leave off of that at the moment. We should have actually checked to see if we could have disassembled any equipment. Backpack. Anything worth breaking down? When did we get the stinger? No, seriously, when did we pick up... I don't recall where I ended up grabbing that. What the hell? Okay, we ended up with an iconic knife somehow. I don't know where it came from. I should have been a bit more attentive. Whoops. What do we have equipped? We have... I mean, yeah, we'll probably store the Overwatch. I guess we'll take Skippy out with us. We do have an automatic shotgun. The errata is here. Oh, the rest of the stuff we can probably sell. So... try to get some eddies back since we spent a fair few of them there. I can't recall if there's a place in our new apartment over at the Glen. There probably is, but I knew there was a place for it here.
Well, well, well.
The Yellow Jacket Warrior from KO Combat. Not to be mistaken with Scorpion, of course, from Mortal Kombat. Not at all. Visually different, as in to avoid copyright. Overwatch. I guess we'll put... I really don't want to put Fenrir away, but okay, we'll do it. There's the Overwatch put away. Oh, hey, Mr. Nibbles. So, we might as well check out Auto Fixer. Anything new here? Seems we're smoking a lot more. Yeah, it seems we're smoking a hell of a lot more. Also drinking... Oh, that might have always been there. Were we always drinking whiskey, or is that new? Should I be concerned? What happens when I fall asleep? There's Johnny M browsing the net. Corrupting our computer with malware, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, the Quartz Bandit is now available to us. For a limited time only. What is this? Would you come with me? Let us go enjoy nature. Appreciate the things that cannot be bought and cannot be owned. Sales contract for a mango farm. Medical certificate 3rd class. That looks like the same mango farm sales contract. And that also looks like another medical certificate. Have they just copied and pasted? Quite possibly. Oh well. So. Bloody hell. Should we take a break here? We've done very, very little. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll take a break. I know we've done very little. But we said a good farewell to Scorpion, of course, though we never really got to know him very well. It was a favor to Mitch. And we also managed to do a little bit of shopping for our Tier 4 cyberware. We're starting to find less cyberware capacity shards, which is getting concerning. We found so many early on, and then we're finding less and less from the enemies that we're encountering. We may need to go... well, we are planning to explore a bit more, but we might just need to start picking a few fights, hoping that our enemies will start being lootable once again. But what we'll do when we come back, we'll explore a bit more of Watson. As I say, we might get ourselves into trouble with some cyber psychos, and maybe pick up a few more gigs for Regina. Either way though, thank you all for joining me once again with even more Cyberpunk 2077. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, no, take care. Bye bye now.